Please remain standing as we invite Fairfield High School ROTC for the presentation of colors and Miss Deanne Hearn to come sing the national anthem. If we could please all face the flag.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
If you can remain standing as we invite graduate Jolitha Bryant to come lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's right now. Okay. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Graduates, you can turn around. Please be seated. Good morning, and thank you for coming and joining us for today's celebration of academic achievement for Sem Yeto High School's class of 2022. It's okay to clap sometimes. That was an appropriate one. I would like to take a moment to welcome our special guests who have come to join us in our celebration. Chris Corey, our superintendent. Bethany Smith, our board president. Jonathan Richardson, our former board president. Judy Honeychurch, our board member. Anna Patero, our board member. And our other awesome individuals from the central office. I would like now to take a moment to recognize two more influential groups of people who have a direct positive impact on this graduation ceremony. First, I would like to recognize the Sem Yeto staff, teachers, and support staff for their dedication and support in helping the graduates here before us. If you are a Sem Yeto staff member, please stand. Thank you. Secondly, I would like to recognize all the parents and guardians for their support and dedication in helping the graduates before us. If you are a parent or a guardian of one of the graduates and are able, may you please stand. To all of you, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you. They do look good, don't they? A handsome bunch. I would now like to invite our superintendent, Chris Corey, to come and share some words with our graduates.
On behalf of the entire school district and our governing board, I want to express congratulations to the Sem Yeto High School graduating class of 2022. Each year I begin to feel a little bit stressed about having to say something at graduation. And I recently attended my niece's graduation from high school with my own children. And the superintendent was getting up to speak, and they started saying, "Nobody cares what the superintendent has to say. Get that superintendent off the stage. We just want to see our cousin graduate." And then they turned to me and said, "No offense, Mom." So I know that what I have to say is keeping you away from that diploma, so I promise to keep this brief. Sem Yeto graduates, we are so extremely proud of you. And I recently read somewhere that there are no miracle cures or magic beans in education. If we increase opportunities to learn, the result will be more learning. And if we deny opportunities to learn, the result will be equally predictable. Thank you, Sem Yeto graduates, for taking advantage of this school and this learning opportunity. May it be the first of many learning opportunities you choose. I do kind of question that quote because I do believe that Sem Yeto is kind of a miracle cure and a magic bean, and you are all miracles. So you've earned this. Congratulations. And now we all have to go find tissues because your principal always delivers the best speech, and you will care about what he has to say. Congratulations, Sem Yeto High School graduating class 2022.
I would now like to invite Sem Yeto student speaker, Inshallah Edwards, to the podium to share some words with our graduates.
Good morning, members of the governing board, Superintendent Cordy. Good morning, members of the governing board, Superintendent Corey, members of the community and fellow students, 2122 Sem Yeto High School graduates. My name is Inshallah Edwards, and I am honored to have the opportunity to be speaking to you today. This has been a journey for all of us, a journey not always the easiest. We began this voyage as children, but we're leaving as adults. Although time to seem drag on forever, it's crazy how quickly we all grew up. I remember freshman year like it was yesterday, being immature, goofing off, and always seeking unneeded attention or recognition. I feel like it was more important to fit in rather than be myself, and I lacked self-confidence and had no true vision of the future. After working on my self-image and my self-esteem, I started to care about my appearance and the impression I left with others. I quickly matured and put my best foot forward by realizing I was failing because I was too scared to try. Now as adults, we face a new journey, a journey that for some of us are far scarier than anything we've had to encounter. I stand here today to tell you this: the sky is the limit. We've successfully made it through one major milestone and nothing can stand in our way. A wise man once said, there is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve, and that's the fear of failure. For all my brothers that feel like their only success is through the streets, or anyone that has lost someone that has heavily impacted their lives and feel like giving up, remember we are living proof that anything is possible. That being said, my Sem Yeto 2021-2022 graduates, we all have experienced what failure is. That's what brought most of us to Sem Yeto in the first place. However, we mixed our failures with some good old fall down and get back up and some don't give up, I'm gonna try again attitudes. That led us to becoming winners. Now as we go into this next chapter, we take the experience with us. Failure, yeah, but we know how to win, so let's go show the world what winning look like.
Yeah, he belongs to us. I would like to invite, at this time, Sem Yeto at Armio High School teacher, Dean Shree, to come and say a few words to our graduates.
Good morning, Sem Yeto! One last reflection. Think back on the last 12 years. Where did you fail and where did you succeed? What made the difference? Did you make it alone? Who was there for you? Who helped you? Who struggled with you and for you? Some advice: be thankful. Be thankful for those you have with you. For the time you had with those who are no longer with you. But don't just be thankful. Remember to give thanks. Let them know, and then be that somebody for somebody else. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Primero entender, luego ser entendido. This, this means that you need to work hard to understand others and yourself. Listen before you speak. Ask yourself, why do they do this? Why do they do this like this? Why do I do what I do? Why do I do it the way I do it? And how can I do it better? Asking these questions each day will bring you success in education, in your career, and in your relationships. Curiosity is the foundation on which wisdom is built. So ask a lot of questions and ask for help. Understand the cause of failures and learn from mistakes. Better yet, learn from the mistakes of others. Then you don't have to pay for the consequences. Don't let high school be the best years of your life. Grow. If you can maintain passion and perseverance for long-term goals, you will have the grit that you need to achieve those goals. But the prerequisite, the thing you need before you even start, is that long-term goal. Remember, high expectations need support. So surround yourself with others that call you up. The more you offer to help, the more likely others will live up to your expectations. And finally, thank you for sharing these last few terrible years. Come back in 5 years and share your success. Thank you.
I would now like to invite Sem Yeto at Fairfield High School teacher Will Hayes to come to the podium and say a few words to our graduates.
Good morning, Sem Yeto class of 2022. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Will Hayes, or some of you call me Mr. Hayes. I'm a first-year teacher, and I was honored by the opportunity to start my career here at Sem Yeto. Being in your first year of a profession can lead you to doubt whether this is the profession for you. During my time here at Sem Yeto, I never once questioned whether teaching was the right profession for me. I owe that feeling and gratitude to every student here today in the crowd and students unable to join today. Although some of you may have caused me at times immense frustration, I have enjoyed every second of working with you through this journey. I am confident that each one of you here today is capable and prepared to excel in the professional world. Although graduation is primarily the congratulating of students on how much they have achieved, I would also share some things these students have taught me over the past school year. The first thing is how much students truly hate public speaking. I remember saying, just get it done. Well, now that the roles are reversed and I'm on the stage, that phrase just really doesn't make public speaking any easier. My bad. Next, although I may be fresh out of college and feel young and spry, I'm not. As evidence, I have 2 quotes from students that would like to remain anonymous. The first, Mr. Hayes, you talk like you are trying to stay young. Turns out, there's a list of words that I am not able to say or I'm too old to say, including lit, dope, and swag. This leads me to my second quote. Mr. Hayes, how cool you were in high school does not sway this class. So you're telling me that telling my students 3 times a week that I was on the #1 basketball team in California in middle school doesn't make me cool here? I find that hard to believe. You have enriched my life during this past year, and as a measure of gratitude, I would be honored if I could help you in some small way to succeed in your own. The lessons we have learned this year that are only if you put the effort in, you will get the grade. And the fact is that if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Our opinion at Sem Yeto is that if you put the effort in and you believe in yourself, you will defy the expectations of those that have sold you short, and you will prosper. To quote Cody Maverick from Surf's Up, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is like, it's huge, man. Winners find a way, no matter what. I love you guys. Godspeed.
When I sat down to begin reflecting on what to say to you, Sem Yeto class of 2022, the first thoughts that came to my mind and eventually that rolled off my tongue were, man, what a year. I cannot absolutely believe we made it. Then immediately, and when I mean immediately, I had to stop that right away. I had to stop going down that path of thinking the way I was heading down, because that lack of belief is not the reason we are all gathered here today. On the contrary, the reason we are here today is because of a few things that we steadfastly do believe in. And it is those beliefs that I'm going to share with you and everyone in attendance here. First, I believe that your parents, guardians, truly believe when they dropped you off at school this year or allowed you to walk out of the doors of your residence to come to Sem Yeto, that Sem Yeto was a very important, vital, and necessary institution and partner with them in providing and creating an environment that will enable you to be successful and create the opportunities you would need in high school and in your future to allow you to live your fullest life. Secondly, I believe that your teachers at Sem Yeto believe that teaching and educating young minds of the Fairfield community, your young adult minds, is of the highest honor and the worthiest of causes in which to endeavor. And that by fully immersing themselves on this journey with you, in this work with you, experiencing the struggles with you, the very, very lows and the very, very highs, eventually, this great work and partnership would eventually yield some wonderful results. And they look wonderful, don't they? I believe that all of the struggles you have gone through, all of your trials and tribulations that you have faced on your road to these chairs you find yourselves sitting in will serve you well as you go forward and discover your paths in life and what the future holds for you. Finally, and most importantly, what brings all of the folks sitting here the most encouragement in our lives at this time is that, most importantly, we believe in you, who you are, and who you have the potential to become. Seeing all of you sitting here gives me hope that perseverance counts for something. So keep persevering. Keep working towards the goals you set for yourselves. And when you achieve, never ever forget to give back. Share your stories with others and let the success you have experienced, knowing where you started and where you ended up, also incline you to believe in the young folks coming up behind you, who will have an opportunity to influence. Never stop believing in them, just like we will never, ever stop believing in you. Class of 2022, everybody in attendance here, we believe in you. Are you all ready? I didn't hear that. I said, are you all ready? We will now begin our presentation of these fine young graduates. First row of Sem Yeto graduates, please stand. Mr. Gibson, please come to the podium and present your row of graduates.
Gibran Afana. David Awayo Jimenez. Ricardo Aguiniga. Israel Aldava Zuniga. Nathan Alvarenga Flores. Benjamin Alvarez. Desiree Arciniega. Gustavo Arriaga Alcantar. Araceli Arroyo. Jose Barbosa. Justin Bonilla Arevalo. Jameer Brown. Joylitha Bryant. Brian Buenrostro Vega. Christopher Calles Araguin. David Campos. Devin Castaneda.
Ms. Grumio, please come to the podium and present your row of graduates.
I'm so excited. All right. May I present Angel Cruz? Isaac Cudmore. David De la Cruz Ruiz. Benjamin De La Mora. Daniel Diaz. Raquel Diaz. Benicia Dorville. Mashallah Edwards. Mauricio Esperanza, Jr. Savannah Finley. Ashley Garcia Felix. Edgar Garcia Lucas. Esteban Garcia Villanueva. Jennifer Garcia. Miguel Garcia. Alejandra Granados. Johnny Guidos Lozano.
Mr. Seaput, please come to the podium and present your roll of graduates.
Sean Hayes. Elisha Hurd Jr. Keith Victor Henderson. Kimberly Hernandez Rodriguez. Joseph Hernandez. Alexis Huerta. Kevin Izquierdo Alejandro. Giselle Kelly. Madeline Kosis. Jamari Lawrence. Jose Manuel Macias. Edward McCarver III. Christian Melendez Delgado. Ilana Merida. Adeline Munguia Lazoya. Basilio Montar Carrasco. Eugene Nassers.
Ms. Emma Craig, please come to the podium and present your graduates.
Jaime Nava Gonzalez. Rodolfo Navarro Cedeño. Kevin Ochoa. Kenneth Oliver. Ruby Orozco. Saúl Osorio. Denise Perez Laila. Ramaya. Daryl Pruitt. Samuel Rawlings. Vanessa Robles Medina. Alexis Rodriguez Ramos. Isela Rodriguez Villarruel. Salvador Rodriguez. Shamara Rogers. Francisco Ruiz Rodriguez Jr. Joanna Silva Zamora.
Mr. Brown, please come to the podium and present your row of graduates.
Mia Smith. Deontay Stewart. Josiah Thomas. Gabriel Tobar. Amen. Angel Toral. Excuse me. Gloria Melendez Valdez. Lenz Valencia Galbino. And last but not least, Andreas Zavala.
Class of 22, please all stand. Superintendent Chris Corey, Board President Bethany Smith, governing board members, distinguished faculty and staff, family and friends, I certify that all of the students standing before you today have met the graduation requirements of the state of California and the Fairfield-Suisun Unified School District. Congratulations, class of 2022 and future graduating college class of 2025. You are now graduates of Sem Yeto High School. Graduates, please move your tassel from the right to the left. You can begin to exit. Mr. Brown, you can exit your row. So much for my son. So much for my son.
I know. It's like you know what? I ain't stopping you. I can't stop you. I'm literally in the there is no stopping you. Yeah, there was no stopping. I got it last year. The mom was 74. And he's the youngest. He's the last one. So, you know, there's no way every mom could do it.